few days. It's been a few days back. And asked her to loan me 20 until the 1st.
Yeah.
So I could get smokes.
Let's smoke one of yours.
And it took her 2 days or 3 to respond. What do you need 20 for? Smoke? I need to buy smokes.
So
I said, never mind. Marissa brought me smokes, a lighter, and love. I don't need anything from you.
So Aaron knew that Erica took off and abandoned you to this house with me, knowing that you were supposed to. The original agreement with Erica was for $400 a month, and then Erica was going to take care of the rest of the bills.
Yep.
I was told by the landlord that she was never been on time with rent, except when I paid. Every time the rent was on time was because when I paid, when I was here. So.
Okay, question. You went to the landlord, you got an agreement,
Yep.
and...
Well, when Erica first abandoned us and hadn't paid rent, or that month was late because the Robin landlord showed up here, and I was working on the vehicle, and Erica was still leaving me under the impression that her and I were to be together. And I said I promised that Erica will have enough money by the weekend to pay the rent. And when we went down there to pay the rent, that was the month that it was the agreement that I was paying off the car, paying your half of the rent. Erica took your card with that $500 and she made her car payment with it, with that money.
I didn't know that.
Because I had to pay the entire amount of the rent.
No, I told you just pay my part.
That's right.
And
I ended up paying her part too, and guess who?
I didn't know.
I know, and she took your money and made her car payment. Her car payment is the most important thing to her, no matter what. I want to know who made the car payment for her last month, because when I called, because I'm on the loan department for her car. I'm on it. I'm not on the loan, but I have access to her account. Okay, I know I can ask questions about what's going on and pay the bill, whatever they do. And I found out that she paid her car payment 3 days before I called this month. Because my whole thing was, if I'm on the account, I should be able to know where that asset is if I'm paying for it. Because I paid for that car. I was the one who made all the car payments, not her. You remember you said, well, you're always bitching at her. Remember you said that from when I first started moving in here, first came in here? Well, the reason why I'm bitching at her is because she's never takes care of her own shit. Get a job, get viable, be vested. You know, pay your way through life. Don't expect people to pay it for you. That has always been my only complaint about our relationship. Is that I'm not here just because you are a woman that you feel entitled for your existence to be paid for just because you have a different biological part than I do. And that's how she feels. She's entitled because she's a girl. That's why, yes, it's bullshit. And that's why she's a grifter.
Every time you say that word, have you ever
seen the movie? Yeah.
Leverage?
Or the movie Grifters? Yeah.
Oh, no, Leverage.
Is that Will Smith?
No. No, this is, oh my goodness. It's a old series. And they have a...
Come on over and talk when you got a minute. You should come over and talk when you got a minute.
What?
You should come over and talk when you got a minute.
He said...
You should come over and talk when you got a minute.
Okay. Anyway. They have the grifter, the hitter,
The Mark.
No, that's always Mark.
There's a Mark. That's right. I guess that's what my name is. My name is Mark.
Yeah, you want me to take your shirt off?
I mean, you got to think about this. If Erica was always going around telling everybody how bad of a person I was all the time, then why the hell would she keep coming back to me?
She never told me you were a bad person. Never.
Hush your mouth.
I gotta clean up my butts.
Well, then you're going to pick up the cigarette butts too.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, well.
I don't know how it happened, but it did.
I just hate the fact that she wants to blame all her failures on everybody else, you know? She went up there to Utah. She could have done something different down here. She could have came to us and sat us down and said, this is where my plans are. Are you okay with this? I'm sorry to break your heart, but I really need to go and heal and be something different and find out who the hell I am. Did you actually think I was...
Like I said.
Would I've ever stood in the way of that? If I loved that girl, why would I stand in the way of that? Open communication. Be open and communicating. Don't subvert me. You should just be communicating.
Oh, excuse me. When I noticed is when I came back in the middle of the day and her car was packed. Packed. And I'm out of here. What? No. She didn't tell me anything before. She said she was going Karen, right? And in Utah, right? And I didn't know she was back until I seen her. And it shocked the hell out of me. I thought she was still in Utah. What? Anyway.
God, that was just last Monday. You went and did that. You went and did that cleaning.
Was 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks? Okay, maybe it was. Oh, all right. How about a week and a day? How about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
It was a pile of dirt or a pile of rocks.
Pile of rocks. They were rocking the driveway. That's what they do to ours. That's that crushed asphalt. Crushed asphalt would actually bake in the sun and become solid. That's what he wants to do with this thing. I told him, well, you need to grade it first because you got to get it sloped down to the culvert. He says he's got somebody to cut the grass here too, so we'll get that taken care of. But the agreement between him and I is this. I mean, Erica was abandoned by the landlord, and she has a choice. She either signs the agreement to get out of the lease, or she gets taken to court, and she's gonna be sued for like $10,000.
What?
Yep, and you know how? Why? Because of all of it. It's everything. It's all the court costs and legal fees, and all the rents being late and the late fees.
Well,
all the things and the damage to the house and all the stuff she's responsible for. So she has only one choice, really. It's just sign and get out. You know, I kept trying to tell everybody that I've been talking to Robin and the other landlord for a month now, and Robin just hadn't put a piece of paper together. Then all of a sudden, because Robin chose to call Erica decided she was going to get involved. And that's when last week, when I was asking for help to get the rent paid because of what she had done and threw me into a world of serious depression. Man, I was suicidal. You know that. You know I was suicidal, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you consider that temporary insanity? Absolutely you would. She really did a number on us, didn't she?
Yeah, she just vacated.
With malice, it seems like. Huh.
I need fingernail clippers.
I got some.
Oh, I know where a pair is.
Oh, I know you know where they are in my room.
I knocked. They're in my table under the TV.
I'm so fucking with you.
Okay, I took change
Thief!
so
Thief!
I could buy a pack of smokes, and
Thief.
you were gone
You thief.
for days.
I don't care. I don't care.
I had.
Oh yeah, last week when I was trying to get help here and I wasn't getting any and I needed gas money, yeah, I needed to be around Jada so she could help me out with some gas money so I get back and forth to work and make some deals, and that's what I did. And besides that, I don't.
Smokes.
Yeah, besides that, I don't trust your family.
Like $1.80. So I went in there and I took your change.
Not the first time.
No, it is.
No, you took remember that little jar that was in Erica's door of her car?
I didn't take
it was full of change? Yeah, she said you took that.
No, I did not.
Well, that's what she says.
No.
Another lie of America.
No, I did
How many
not.
lies do you think Erica's told in her lifetime? Everything that comes out of her mouth or what?
Not everything. But mostly.
God. It's kind of hard. Must be hard for you to say, man. That your own daughter, that you know that she's always been a liar. I'm sorry, Connie. I really am. I'm really, really sorry. But like I said, I mean, if you don't know that I'm a man of my word yet, I mean, I could have done all kinds of things over this house and gotten, moved out or gotten rid. I could have done all kinds of things. But nobody should ever be abandoned and forced ever the way they did to you. And they.
Oh no. You know, that wasn't the first time when she made an agreement with Erica and her, Aaron and Erica. No. The first time I'm laying in bed sleeping and they come in and wake my ass up and tell me to go.
Go where?
Exactly. Just get out. And I'm like,
where was this at?
Seabrook.
Over at Aaron's place.
Yeah.
Erica didn't even live there.
No, it was Aaron.
Aaron who?
My daughter.
I know. So Aaron by herself, while you were living there, unable to work because you just had an aneurysm, she just walked in your room and said, "You need to move out. Get out."
Woke me up.
Woke you up to tell you need to go. Just go.
To go.
Nowhere to go.
And you're going.
Nowhere to go.
No.
Hi,
and the
Moozalers.
bad thing is, like I said,
Is
I
that my
was
baby?
doing the cooking, the cleaning, getting up the boy, getting him to school. I even walked him to school. I walked to Kroger. I got him lunch. I walked back home. I walked him to school.
My baby.
Well, I don't know, but Moose has, what did you say, a dog got a hold of her?
Mm-hmm.
And he screwed her, and nothing happened.
Oh, you talk about Grayson? Yeah, she can't get pregnant. She was damaged too much. Right, babies?
Well, that's
My
good.
kitty moose. That's my kitty moose.
This man pulled up next door today, and he goes, "Where's that hairy hairless?" I said, "He's in the house." That cracked me up when you told me hairy hairless. Well, Chinese crust, how much do they cost? I said anywhere from $900 to $3,500.
That's too much money.
And I spent 7 years trying to find him. And I finally did, and it was 500. So I think I did good. Of course, he's crazy. And the man says, "Well, now it's time to breed him." And I didn't
He's too over it.
bother to tell
Yeah,
him
he's too over that
how I had his balls cut off.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, man. There's it seems as though those two girls are really trying to pull together and tell a bunch of lies to a DA here in Harris County about something that Harris County has no jurisdiction over, and so I mean, you obviously have the history, and what you told me so far is that both girls have tried to kick you out and abandon you, and have stolen your money, and have forced you into just took it without your permission.
Yep.
And have forced you into a situation where almost a virtual stranger is now responsible for you, and now
You're not responsible for
well, honey, I have to be
just
because
have to help.
honey, I'm responsible for you because A, you don't have anywhere to get around. B, you don't have a job. C, you're in a place that you're not even on the lease and you can't afford the rent, and your daughter abandoned you, and because of the man that I am, that they're trying to make me out not to be, I will never have anybody put anybody else in the street like that, especially their own mother. So if they're willing to do that, they're willing to lie to anybody to do anything now, aren't they?
Probably.
Probably. No shit. So this is what we need to try to fight, because I don't deserve to be
Locked up?
for anything. They deserve to be locked up for theft, don't you think? And abandonment of an elderly? I mean, you're kidding me.
Quit calling me elderly.
Well, you know what, old lady?
I'm not even 60 yet.
Okay, you're not elderly. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Disabled as far as the government's concerned, because you received SSI, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm sorry that I label it elderly, but that's the category it'll fall under when we go to file on these people for abandonment. And that's what we're going to have to do.
You can call me a senior citizen.
That's not elderly.
No, I'm not 90.
How about crotchety? Can I call you crotchety?
Huh?
Crotchety old woman.
No.
All right.
Oh, God. I gotta get up.
All right.